All right, Wayne State women's basketball defeats Tiffin 72-48, third win in a row. You get above the 500 mark at 3-2, joined by head coach Carrie Lohr and senior forward Shea Tripp. Coach, any win is a big win, but I think you're starting to build some momentum, stack some wins together. Just some thoughts on today's game.
Well, I just think that our team is starting to play together better than we were even 3 weeks ago. So I'm encouraged by our growth in that regard. I think that we were faced with the zone, which we hadn't seen all year, and really took a day and a half to put in a zone offense, and I think the players really responded to that and didn't come out and just take ill-advised shots. They really worked to share the ball, and that's reflected in with our assists. But also, I just think that we're growing, we're getting better. We're not there yet, but I'm definitely happy that we've won 3 in a row.
So defensively, you hold Tiffin to 25% from the field, 13 of 52, and Dragons made just 1 of their 7 field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. What did you see from your team defensively? What was the goal going in, and what did you see today?
Well, certainly we were trying to keep them out of the paint, and I'm not convinced that we did a great job of that. I think we did force them into some bad shots, but I also think they had a little bit of a cold shooting night. I mean, statistically, they're a better offensive team than that, and I think that they're just coming off of a game 2 nights ago and on the road. So, I mean, all of that can be factored in, but I definitely think in watching film, Tiffin has made those shots. We might have also caught them on a bad night. So I don't know if it was entirely our defense. I think we certainly have work to do on the defensive end.
23 of your 26 field goals have an assist, so that's impressive to see. 6 different girls had multiple assists. So offensively, moving the ball, always pretty important. What else did you see from your girls on offense?
Well, I'll use Emily Holman as an example. She came in late in the game, and really you can get lured into taking that quick early shot. And I think that there were many times, that Emily was open, and she just was patient and made the extra pass. And so instead of her taking a perimeter shot, she sacrificed that and gave it to a teammate for a better shot. So I think that her performance and what she did out there was definitely something I've talked about in the locker room, and I think it's really important that the team understands that's what we're looking for, sacrificing a shot to get an even better shot with a teammate. And I'll use her as my example. I thought she did a really good job.
Last one, Coach. 12 days until your next game. It'll be Davenport here in the Fieldhouse on December 5th. GLIAC opener, always an important game. The girls will have some rest, right? There's going to be the holiday, Thanksgiving holiday. What do you want to see out of your team, though, in that time span, maybe before Davenport?
Well, I think this next week will give us some time to continue to grow, right? And maybe enhance a few things, get a little bit better. I feel like our timing is not great on the offensive end, and every day we need to work on our defense. So we, as a coaching staff, have some things that we want to put in and introduce that we haven't worked on yet this season, and I think this next week will give us time to do that.
Shea Tripp, a double-double, 23 points, 14 boards, both of which were game highs, also had 4 assists. It was your kind of game, right? You only missed 4 shots. You got shots that you liked. Mm-hmm. You kept sharing the ball, too. What did you see out there, and what was working for you?
Yeah, I think just coming into this game, we worked on our zone offense, and we knew that the short corner was going to be open, so I just kind of stuck to the game plan and just read the defense from there. A couple of times I got stuck, and so just making adjustments and making the right read at certain times, and sometimes just ripping baseline and sometimes kicking it out to the three-point shooter. So
I think I asked Taylor this question last time, but 8 of your first 9 games are at home. Mm-hmm. How nice is that? How nice is it to play here where you practice every day? You're not unfamiliar with any of this, right? You see it every day. How nice is that?
Yeah, it's awesome. It's really cool because we've had seasons where we're on the road a lot during the preseason games, and so I think it's just really fun. Senior year, just being at home, being with what's familiar, just really soaking in the home game feel and just taking advantage of it while we're home.
All right, guys, take a breath, exhale a little bit, and good luck against Davenport.
Thank you.
Thank you.